All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. Just getting some of the bugs worked out, so just enjoy the racing here. We're here at Chicagoland. This is the season finale here for the Big Truckin' Tuesday. Just trying to get this little surprise stream set up, so just sit back, relax, try to get you some of this action here while I get this straightened out some more. So I'll be back with you shortly here, just eating some dinner too. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, we got 15 laps down so far here at Chicagoland. Season finale. We're taking a look right now at Chris Morrill. They were just 3 wide a little while ago. He's fighting it out with Anthony Moss Jr. Some of these guys are vying for their last spots in the playoffs. I think there's 3 spots available here in Big Truckin' Tuesday Showdown. Looking back at P6, the battle right now. That's the number 42, Ryan Small, battling out there with Jared Kelly. He's trying to chase down Jared Kelly, but that's the 97 of Kyle Lynott and George Jewell all going at it right now. Door to door, coming down the backstretch here at Chicagoland. One of the few tracks that doesn't have a straight backstretch. You can see it has a curve to it here as they go into turn 3. We're 16 laps down. Everyone's staying pretty clean. No cautions yet here tonight. 115 laps, got a ways to go. Drafting is going to be important as we see Kyle get loose there a little bit and falls back in line. That's Jeff Pfeiffer there in the 85 Budweiser car. Got quite a battle back here, further back in the field. It's 897 of Trevor Woodward. They're in that Gatorade car, taking it down low. Chris staying on the high line. There's Anthony Moss Jr. in that number 2 car. That's 22, David Brenner. You can see Chris Morrow on the back end of him right here. Right in that back bumper as they turn them into turn 1. Everybody's still figuring it out, just saving their tires. Not too much tire saving you do here at Chicagoland. It's mostly wide open, but you can save some tires. You can see everybody is in quite a line right now. We take a look at our leader, AJ Binish up there, that number 5, Summer Shandy Chevrolet. Jameson Miller's going to bring up P2. Bodie Dorsey right behind him, that P3, and the number 9. Jared Kelly's running 4th, up 7 spots from the beginning of the race in that 55. Charles McCarty, 99. Looks like he's saving some tire. He started up there in P2. Ryan Smalls moved up 7 spots, running number 42. And George Jewell running P7. 85 is going to be Jeff Pfeiffer. Number 57, Tommy Fox running P9 right now. And there's Anthony Smoss Jr. battling out with Kyle Lynott and David Brenner as we take a look. Here's the battle as David tries to poke his nose in there 3 wide. He gets a little loose in front of Chris Morrow. He's able to save it. Everyone backs off the throttle. That could have been a bad crash right there, but they all get it straightened out as David and Chris regroup. Chris is going to lose that upper line, though, to the 897 of Trevor Woodward. As Trevor's going to come up high, try to run that high line. Chris is trying to block both lanes there. And that's Justin White in that number 28 Grinds Chevrolet. We're on board with Justin right now, taking a look at what he's seeing through the front bumper here. These drivers are packed up close right now. This is their best battle going on at the moment. Drivers side by side. Chris Morrow gets up in 897. 897 did not give him room. Chris is going to need to come up high as they come into turn 1. There's Justin White biding his time as we see him. But Chris and 897 trying to get this figured out. As the 97 Kyle Lynott goes up high, has to check up. 897 is able to maneuver away around that incident. As now they're going to go down the low end and try to get by that angry Orchard 97 of Kyle Lynott. The battle here is heating up here at Chicagoland. Back up at the front real quick. AJ Binish still out to that great lead. Jameson Miller running P2. And P3 is Cordy Dorsey still as this back battle keeps heating up as we take you back to that battle. This is all for P12, P13, and P14 at the moment. "25 laps down here at Chicagoland. Incident-free racing so far, but we've had some close calls as Gary Wright just makes a pass now on Joseph Vulpes as they're battling it out there. At number 6 Yahtzee car by Gary Wright. Good looking car there. And the number 13 of Joseph Vulpes battling it out. Joseph Vulpes was a prior winner a couple weeks ago here in the Truck Series. There's Chris Morrow and Justin White battling it out. These two competitors battle it out every time they're out on the track. Be a good battle to watch here as Chris has the high line. Justin's got that middle line trying to pinch him up at the top, not give him any room to go. Let's see if Chris repays him the favor by coming down low on Justin. No, he's going to give him some room there as they come off of turn 4. Justin's going to cut it down on the apron, try to take as much track away as he can. And there he goes. Is he going to be able to slide up in front of Chris? No, he's not. No, he's not going to take that nose off. He stays down low in that low line. Let's see if that higher line is going to carry momentum. But no, Justin's going to be able to close the door on Chris there at the top line. That's what happens when you have position on the other car. You can slide up in front. But can Justin maneuver his way around this 897 Gatorade car of Trevor Woodward? They're door to door here. Coming down low. 897 is going to need to give him room. He's coming way down the apron. Back up the track. Oh, Justin Blinks just a little bit. No worse for wear, though. All right, let's check in on some other battles we have. But no, this is our closest one at the moment. AJ Binish is still your leader. He's got a 1 second lead over Jameson Miller right now. Cody Dorsey still running P3, and Jared Kelly is bringing up P4 still as this race continues. Further back in your screen, you just saw David Owens in that NOS number 11 car. He is starting to creep back up into pictures. Justin White's able to make his way around that 897 now of Trevor. Justin's next victim is going to be David Brenner at 22 Puma. As we take back a look at the leader, Jameson Miller has caught up to AJ here. We'll have to keep an eye on this as this develops. There goes Jameson up high. Beautiful job there by Jameson. Here comes the X out of 2. AJ slides it up in front. And here they come down the backstretch here at Chicagoland. Coming into turn 3. Jameson's got the high line. Still working his way on AJ. Slowly but surely. You can just see that train of cars further back in the back, all battling out there for P13. And here comes David Owens running that low line. The car's not going to stick as he brings it up high. Right behind Chris, going to get that draft coming down the backstretch here at Chicagoland. As we're 32 laps down out of 115. As this race continues to heat up. Now David Owens has got to contend with David Brenner. And at 22, and now Chris is stuck behind the 897 of Trevor. Looks like the 22 of Brenner had to check up. Now Chris goes down low, trying to do all he can to get by this 897. 897 seems to be a roadblock here for Chris as he's tried multiple times to get by him, is not able to get by him. David's going to be behind Chris, going to give him a push to get him by that 897. But Chris lost all his momentum. You can see now as David Buell in that 52 Simbox truck is going to catch him also. That's what happens here at Chicagoland. When you're wide open, anytime you have to lift off that gas pedal, you're going to lose lots of spots. As we take back look up front, looks like AJ was able to continue to defend that position at first place as Jameson is contended with P2 right now. David Buell now is going to take a lead on Brenner, but Brenner fights back on the high line. Taking a look further up in the track. Let's take a look here. I think it's George Jewell. So 42 Ryan Small leading this pack out front. All right, let's take a look back. Looks like that lead's dwindling for AJ. AJ's now. Oh, we got pit stops coming in. Pit stops coming in for the leaders right now. There goes AJ, Jameson Miller, all coming in. Cody Dorsey also in. See if we get a better look at pit lane. Oh, yes, we have multiple cars coming down pit lane right now. And there's a look at our very own Pin Maloof in that 920 car. He's up at P10 right now with pit cycles commencing. But you have about 8 drivers. That's AJ Binish, Charlie McCordy, Jameson Miller, Cody Dorsey, Jared Kelly, Ryan Small, Andy Moss Jr., George Jewell, and David Brenner all taking pit stops right now. Now here comes Pin in for a pit stop. He looks like he's coming in hot. Needs to hit the brakes. Hit the brakes, Pim. Oh, it looks like he's going to make it safely in the pit lane. Very good job there by Pim Luth. All right, Trevor Woodward's going to be your leader right now as things cycle out. I'm not sure how bad tire wear is here at Chicagoland. I wouldn't think it'd be too bad, but now we have another pit stop. 897's coming in. Going to complete his pit stop. And here comes David Buell. What a move. Comes in later off the apron, passes that 897. I'm not sure if Buell was able to get under speed. We'll have to check and see what happens here. But AJ Binish is going to cycle back out to your leader right now as the leaders came in the pit. AJ now has gained a second and 3/10 over Jamison Miller. So what a pit stop there by AJ. Able to extend his lead to over a second after pit stops. Great job by AJ. Jared Kelly's going to cycle out to P3 after pit stops. Cody Dorsey also going to be coming out of P4. All right, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take a quick break, eat some of this cold dinner I have here. I'll be right back. Looks like Kelly's going to lose 2 positions there as he tries to hold on as Anthony Moss Jr. and Cody Dorsey make the move by him on the outside. Might just be biding his time, using those tires up, not right away as Anthony Moss Jr. and Cody Dorsey make their way by. But AJ Binish now under duress under Jameson Miller. This is the closest Miller's gotten to him now. Less than 0.2 of a second behind. Is he going to get the draft, get the run on the outside? Is AJ going to defend or let him go by here? Great battle. I'm going to take a look back further in the pack. There's a great battle also going on between Pim Luth and Kyle Lynott. And this is a battle for P19, P20. As Pim's going to be able to get that lead and take over P20. Also, let's take a look at what else is going on. We're going to go back to the front as Jamison has ran him down. AJ shuts the door on Jamison on the high line and brings it back down low. That might have got Jamison a little tight as takes the air off the front of that truck. As Jamison's going to have to regroup now. You can see he has to run on AJ. Is he going to give him a little nudge there? No, Jamison backs off, thinks better of it. Almost halfway there to the finish line. This lap 48 out of 115 here at Chicagoland Speedway. Couple more battles heating up. That's David Owens, David Brenner, and David Buell. This is the only time you'll ever see so many Davids in one frame, in one shot, as it looks like David and David go underneath David. And David shuts the door on David, and David takes over P11. And now David's on the back door of David, trying to look away around David. David looks on the inside of David. David takes it out on the apron. He has the left rear quarter fender almost. He's not able to get there. But great battling there between the Davids. Oh, and we got to change the lead. We almost missed it. Jamison is doing everything. AJ's doing everything he can do to hold on to the lead. This could be the race win. This could be the leader. As they're door to door coming into turn one. Jamison's going to take that high line. AJ's taking from the middle groove. And here they come. You can really see the momentum. And it looks like AJ's going to let him go. Slide up behind Jamison, maybe get some better draft. But AJ looks like he might be, I don't know, he's hanging tight right now, hanging tough on Jamison. As Jamison takes over P1. And I believe that's the first couple laps he's led the day here at Chicagoland. It's been all AJ all day. But here comes AJ again on the outside. What a move as they're battling it out here, Chevy against Toyota. Into turn three. You can really see how that high line's got a little bit more momentum, but the lower line is the shorter way around the track. These two side by side race in action. This is unbelievable. Both lines are very viable right now. Let's see how Cody Dorsey's doing, though. Cody Dorsey's in the capper seat as these two battle it out. Right now, Cody Dorsey is 2 seconds behind that fight, so we'll have to keep an eye on that time, see if the two battles, but AJ's going to win out on this battle for now as he regains the lead from Jamison. Great job by these two race drivers, really showing us what the Bonfire Truck Series has, what it has to offer here on Tuesday nights. A little bit further back in the field, Anthony Moss Jr. and Jared Kelly going at it door to door, coming down the backstretch. Jared pinch getting real tight on the Anthony Moss Jr.'s door as they come into turn three. Battle to keep an eye out on this one here, as the front leaders is still AJ, but right now the battle as Jared shuts the door on AJ, and they followed each other down low on the apron here. All right, looks like Jared's able to get by that door. And now another battle between George Jewell and Justin White. Door-to-door action everywhere we look on the track. This is a great racing as they come in to turn out of turn four, I believe. He had to lift right there not to get in behind on Justin right there. Could have sent Justin for a ride. Right there, job by George Jewell as he keeps it on the track, but you can see the momentum he lost from lifting as these drivers are cutting it down low on the apron and back up to the top of the track to get the entry into one right away. We're right there getting those left side tires on that white paint. What a great battle, and that is for P6 right now. That's between Justin White and George Jewell. All right, and that lead of Jamison Miller and AJ Binish from the rest of the field, it looks like it's over 2 seconds of a lead right now from third place as these two continue to battle it out for first place. Let's take a look at Tommy Fox. And that's Ryan Small in that 42 car. Tommy Fox trying to get some momentum here, make it further up the field here in position. He's back 2 spots from where he started today. He started today in P7 for qualifying. Right now he's running P9. Let's check in with Kyle Lynott in that 97 Angry Orchards car. We saw him up front running very well, but he's back 14 spots right now from where he started the race. So unfortunate for him right now. Hopefully he can rebound and catch some more spots. But jumping back up here to the battle, looks like Ryan Small and them have now started to catch George Jewell in that 07. Justin White was able to make short work of George Jewell and now is moving on and sets his sights on Anthony Moss Jr. That is a 1.9 second lead right now. All right, looks like Jared Kelly might be chasing down Cody Dorsey now. Starting to eat away at that lead that Cody had on him earlier. Gonna take another look at Pim Luth here. I know they're battling it out further back in the field. That's Kyle Lynott, Gary Wright, and Joseph Fulpus right now. Over halfway through the race here today. No cautions yet. Drivers doing a great job keeping the tires on the track, upside, right side down on the ground. As Cody Dorsey now coming in for pit stops. That's the P. He was running P3. He is in early. See how his strategy pays out. Maybe he's taking long green flag runs here, try to get the most out of his tires. And there's David Buell coming in the pit lane also in that 52 Simbox truck. And they're still battling out the front. Unbelievable. These two drivers not giving up at all. Every piece of track is very important to these drivers as they are not giving any quarter to each other. And that lead is now almost 4 seconds of a gap now over the rest of the field. The other battle that's close right now is going to be the battle for P6. That's George Jewell, Ryan Small, and Tommy Fox, all in this group right here. We're fighting it out. All right, thank you, George. Something just came across my desk. Okay, it looks like Anthony Moss Jr., David Brenner, Graham McGriven, Doug Neal, and Cody Dorsey are all battling out for the final 3 spots. So everyone keep your eyes on those drivers. That's who we're looking at for the battle on the bubble for the last 3 spots here. And that, once again, it's Anthony Moss Jr., David Brenner, Graham McGriven, Doug Neal, and Cody Dorsey. So maybe we get someone here at the end of the race. Let us know who made it into the playoff spots. But as we go right now, course, the other battle's heating it up. Looks like Pim Loof is battling out with Joseph Fupas. This is way back in the field, but still a great battle. That's for P17. Great to see Pim out there running well. Joseph Fupas, once like I said, was a winner. Oh, but there's the leaders in the background. They are getting ready to lap these two. That is how fast our leaders are running. So leaders are going to have to deal with this traffic. And there's Pim going to get out of the way. Get down low. Here comes our pit stop. We're going to keep eye on Pim. Is he going to make it under pit speed? Yes, he does. Great job there by Pim. As we go back up to the leaders, as they're battling out, Joseph Fupas is going to be the next victim in line to get lapped. Some more battles heating up. That's that Ryan Small battle. And the 07 of George Jewell. They're still figuring it out back here, but very close racing. Anthony Moss Jr. and Justin White now battling out as Justin White's made more ground. Justin White taking it down low on the apron, going to take all the track he can take away. On the inside line, is he going to make it stick against Anthony Moss Jr.? Does Anthony Moss Jr. have anything left in those tires? There's Justin going to get a run on the backside. It's drafting, going to take the high line. No, more of a late apex there by Justin. See, Justin still keeps the same strategy. Starts up high, low, high entry, brings it down low, low exit. And now he's got the run. Does he got the run? No, Anthony Moss Jr. is going to shut the door on that. And Justin, a little light. Let's go higher. I think Justin's got the tire advantage on Anthony as Anthony tries to hold on. Justin's almost got the quarter fender now. I think he does on the high side. It's going to shut the exit off for Anthony Moss Jr. as here comes Cody Dorsey. 3 wide coming out of turn 2. Coming down the backstretch. They got to get this thing figured out. Coming into turn 3, and they are. As they go 3 wide into turn 3. Unbelievable. And Cody Dorsey gets a 2-for-1 special with those fresh tires, as we saw him come in and pit earlier. So you can just see the advantage of those fresh tires. Okay, we have pit stops from Jared Kelly and Tommy Fox at this time. Here they come down the track. AJ Bennett, Justin White. So Justin White's going to be P2 right now as pit stops are starting to happen. Anthony Moss Jr. though not giving up. Fighting for every second he can against Justin. But AJ now in. AJ in pit lane. There is your leader. Justin White is out there on lap 36 tires. Last pitted lap 36 for Justin White. Okay, so now you see some of the pit strategy for the top 8 right now. And here comes Justin White, the 28, coming in hot, gets it under control. And that's going to leave Trevor Woodward to take over first place right now. He last pitted lap 67. Your nearest driver that's on the freshest tire is going to be Cody Dorsey in that number 9 car. He's the first car that pitted, undercut those other leaders, and now you can see how it's paying off for Cody. As there is now less than 25, 27, I don't know, 40-some laps to go. Still haven't passed math class, still working on my math. as Jared battles back now on the high line. My mic was muted there for a while. I feel like a dummy. Oh, man. That's funny. As you guys can see, the pit strategy, Justin does have the fresher tires than Jared at the moment, but Jared is being a thorn in the side of Justin. And here comes Anthony Moss Jr. in that number 2 car, number 2 truck, battling it back. These three, you can throw a blanket over, but this is the best battle we have on the track at the moment. We have another battle brewing back in the field, David Brenner and Ryan Small. But right now, we want to keep our attention on this battle for P4 at the moment. P3, this is for podium position. Let's take a look back at our pit strategy numbers and take a look at what everyone's dealing with. These two are very close, about, looks like a 1 lap difference on tires. Anthony Moss Jr. and Justin White have the same tires, came in the same lap lap later than Jared Kelly, but looks like Justin's going to be able to clear Jared. But Jared's going to give the old 28 a bump there coming down. All right, another lap traffic car. That's the number 14, I believe. The Scott Kurbig. Scott just needs to go up high, stay out of the way. Needs to exit a little bit higher there as they're going to go 3 wide. Looks like they're going to get this figured out. Great job there by all the racers involved as Jared and them get by, and Anthony Moss Jr. get by the 14. All right, but just Jamison Miller and AJ Binish are out to lunch. They are gone. They got over a 6-second lead over P3, which is Justin White. So we'll have to see how this works out. But we got a great battle here between Kelly and Anthony Moss Jr. And that gap continues to grow. AJ just putting on a clinic 8-second lead so far. Okay, AJ's coming in the pits. AJ's coming in the pits with 25 to go. What a move there by AJ. All right, and that's going to leave Jamison Miller. Let's see if Jamison Miller comes this time in or if he's going to stay out on those tires. Looks like drivers have done 35 laps on each stint. Jamison Miller's on 23, so I think they're going to have to come one more time down pit lane if my mathematical assessment is correct. But we'll have to keep an eye on Jamison and see what he does as we have more pit stops happening. There it comes Jared Kelly and Anthony Moss Jr. coming in together. There's Chris Morrow leaving pit lane right now. As we got pit cycles commencing, we'll have to see how this all turns out. And here comes Jamison Miller, bringing it in hot, hits the yellow line. He's going to get slowed down there by the cones, and here he brings it in for 4 fresh tires and some more Sunoco fuel as he's going to get topped off and be able to finish the end of this race, as we are 23 to go here at Chicagoland. George Jewell, David Owens also coming in pit lane. And remember, we're keeping an eye on Anthony Moss Jr., David Brenner, Graham McGriven, Doug Neal, Cody Dorsey for those last 3 spots. Justin White now was leading, took a lead, coming in for those fresh 4 tires. In that number 28 Ryan's car. There's Tommy Fox. Tommy Fox is now going to be your leader at the moment. Ryan Small also battling out, but these guys have yet to come in for pit stops. They're hoping for a yellow, is what they're hoping for. All right, let's take a look at AJ right now. He had that 8-second lead, huge lead. He doesn't want to see any yellow flags because I think he's got this thing all figured out. As things are going to cycle out, he'll still have that lead. But he does have lap traffic to deal with. There he goes by the 97 of Kyle Lynott, and there's the 13 of Joseph Volpis as he makes short work of those lap cars. Trevor Woodward's going to be the next guy in line there for AJ. And here comes Tommy Fox. Tommy Fox into the pit lane, getting those 4 fresh Goodyears. There's Ryan Small in that 42 Ally Chevrolet Silverado. Trevor Woodward still out there on old tires. He's yet to make his pit stop. Last pitted lap 72. Let's see how these things start to figure out as we're 20 laps down. 20 laps left to go, I'm sorry. Here at Chicagoland for the season finale. All right, Jameson's making his way. There is a gap. Let's see where Jameson and AJ are. 4-second gap there between Jameson and AJ. So it looks like Jameson with the pit stop was able to close the gap just a little bit on AJ. But AJ still up to that commanding lead, and he's breaking it a larger as we see. It is up to 5 seconds now. As AJ takes, oh, we got a caution. Caution out on the track. Let's see what happened. That is going to help out Trevor Woodward, I believe, since he stayed out on track with those 4. We're going to see how this all pans out, but looks like Pin Loof might have been involved in this. Let's take a quick look at the replay here. Oh, no. Did it happen on pit road? Let's take a look. Sorry for no sound here. We are still underway. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's going to be frowned upon. That is going to be frowned upon. But we got pit stops. We got pit stops underway. 19 to go. That just threw a huge wrench in the plans. It's going to be a whole new ball game here. With 18 to go, who is on the lead lap? Who is not? Who got caught? Who got not? Ooh, unbelievable race in here. 18 to go. This is going to be the first caution of the race. Pretty unbelievable. It's only the first caution, but not going to lie, kind of glad to see it. Kind of liven up this race because I think AJ was going to run away with this thing, and he still probably can. AJ is a great driver. Very hard to catch. But we're going to have to see how all these pit stops turn out. Here comes Trevor. Going to get some 4 fresh tires. That's going to complete his pit stop. Kyle Lynott also stayed out. He's going to be able to get some fresh tires on that truck. Well, let's see where Trevor comes back out on the track after the pit stops here. I do not think that pit stop came out in time. Well, I don't know how it worked out. We'll have to see how it all pans out here. But at the front of this line, you got AJ Benish, been leading the race the whole night. Cody Dorsey's been doing a great job. He's been up in the front, glimpses of brilliance here and there. Jameson Miller, him and AJ been battling out all night long, so be prepared to see that battle. Anthony Moss Jr. also been in the mix. Jared Kelly also been up P3, P4, battling out there with all the drivers. George Jewell, David Owens, Charlie McCarty, Tommy Fox, all battling out, doing a great job. Going to be a great end of the race here. Let's see the pit strategy. This is exactly what these drivers are on. So Dorsey stayed out. Looks like he's on 14 lap tires. Some of these other drivers on a little bit fresher tires. Justin White, I believe he pitted. Again, no, he did not. He's at lap 97. Oh. Sure what happened there to Justin. I think that was just after pit stop cycled out. But we're going to be getting ready to go back green flag racing. Let's take a look where Trevor Woodward's going to come back out. So Trevor stayed out, but the caution didn't happen soon enough there for Trevor to make any ground up to put anybody a lap down, really. So AJ is going to be in control here. AJ came in first, so he's going to have a little bit of the older tires. So did Quadorsey. So those pace lights are out on that truck. We're going to be getting ready to go green flag racing here shortly. Here they're coming down the back stretch here. Into turn 3. All right, folks, that pace truck's gonna be coming down pit lane, and these drivers are gonna be hitting that Geico restart line with 16 to go. Anything can happen here, folks, as we get ready to go racing here at Chicagoland as AJ takes off. Jamison Miller, great start. Number 9, Cody Dorsey, getting a little late off the throttle there, but AJ's gonna have a nice clean start as we look at back further in the field where all the mayhem's gonna be taking place. There's David Owens fighting for everything he's got. There's a 55 with Jared Kelly, 99. There, Charlie McCarty, 57, Tommy Fox, 50, David Brenner and Justin White there stuck back in the mire of the traffic of P12. Oh, his 50 backs up. It's gonna make the 28 lift. Not sure what happened there. Oh, as Jared gets a little touched here by Anthony Moss Jr. Gets a little loose, but able to save control as they're going to be going 3 wide here, chasing down that leader, AJ Binish. But Jamison Miller has seemed to get the lead from AJ. I must have missed it. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'll try to go back and get a touch of that, but we got a huge battle brewing back here further in the field. There goes Cody Dorsey up high, not able to keep the tires on the track, getting a little loose there up top. And here comes Jared Kelly down low, fighting against Andy Moss Jr. side by side. They've been battling out all race long also. And here's the number 11 of David Owens, finally up here in the front of the mix with 13 to go here at Chicagoland. As the laps are starting to dwindle down, he starts to come out. Oh, Jared tries to go high to block the 11 prematurely there, shows his hand. More battles further back here. Here's Justin White trying to do everything he can to get the most, pick up all the positions he can. Using that apron down low, making the track as short as possible. And there's a 22 and 9 battling out. Like I said, Brenner needs every position he can get to get into the playoffs. His playoff life depends on it to have a clean finish at the highest he can get to get into the playoffs. But close battles everywhere. There's David Owens going to come down low in the 07, shut the door on the 7. Now going to come up high, try to get that draft from the 55 of Kelly as they're all chasing down that leader. Jamison Miller still got that lead. 0.2 of a second over AJ Binish. AJ chasing down Jamison. That's been the story all night long between these two as we got 11 to go here as they come down the front stretch. Battles everywhere. Further back in the field, they are battling out door to door also. That's Cordy Dosey, 42 of Ryan Small. Doing a great job, all these drivers. Brenner and Justin White going at it. They call David Brenner the Ryman Newman of the Bonfire Racing League. Let's see if that comes to fruition or if Justin White can find a way around that 22. Oh, and here comes the 22, pinching him down real tight. He thinks he was going to use the apron, and here comes David. Looks like just going to get that position away from David. That was a close call. But the battle is heating up for the front spot as AJ has 8 into that lead. Now it's under 0.2 of a second. Now David Brenner fighting back under Justin White. Is Justin White going to leave him room to come back up the track? He does. What a battle. And this is all for P8. Can David make it stick? Now we got Jared Kelly getting under duress of the 11. And can Jared Kelly hold off David Owens? David Owens is trying to find his way around Jared Kelly, but Jared's going to do everything he can to keep him behind him, keep his position as they are battling out side by side. Jared's blinking there just a little bit, but no worse for wear. Hopefully they didn't throw anybody off there. I know that's very distracting. As we look back up front, take a look at these leaders as we got 6 to go. These guys are driving away again from the field. Anthony Moss Jr. is going to be P3. And there you see David Owens working on Jared Kelly. There you can see the lap times. AJ's just a little bit faster than... Oh, as AJ gets in the wall there a little bit, makes contact. That's going to slow down AJ. What a little mistake, a bobble there by AJ as he gets up into the wall. He needs a rebound from that, but that just might be enough for Jamison to eke this win out. He needed everything he could get away from AJ. That could have been the moment here as there's 3 to go. This time around, there you can see that hit in the wall threw AJ off 0.3 of a second, or 0.03 of a second, I'm sorry. As the battle continues. AJ's going to have to do everything. It looks like AJ's going to have to hold off the other pack coming. That's David Owens and AJ. I'm sorry, Anthony Moss Jr. chasing down AJ. This is going to be close as it's 2 to go coming to the line. Anthony Moss Jr. now holding off David Owens. Owens is able to make the move over Jared Kelly. Owens is high in that position as it's coming to the final lap. Jamison Miller looks like he's in well control of this race. As this race is official. Checkered flag, Jamison Miller for the win. AJ is going to finish over David Owens. And as the rest of the drivers come to the line here, congratulations to Jamison Miller. with the regular season finale. He's going to take that win. Great job there by Jameson. There's your winner, folks. All right. Chicagoland Speedway. Jameson Miller is your winner. Ryan Small. Well, that's practice results. I'm sorry. How about this? It's my first day on the job. There we go. All right. Jameson Miller is going to be your winner. AJ Binish is going to take P2. Anthony Moss Jr. is going to take third spot. David Owens picks up P4. Jared Kelly able to hold on to what he can. Gets up to P5. Ryan Small, P6. Justin White, P7. Tommy Fox, P8. Joseph Vulpes, great job by him. He ran in P9. He was in the back of the field most of the day, I saw. P11, Trevor. P10, George Jewell. P11, Trevor Woodward. P12 is going to be David Brenner. P13, Chris Morrill. P14, Charlie McCarty. Cody Dorsey picks up P15. Graham McRiven, P16. This isn't going to look good for Graham there. We've got to check and see who makes it into the bubble. But Kyle Anott going to be P17 and Scott Kerberg, 18. Rest of the field here. Let's see if this works. Scott. Oh, here we go. I have the technology. Okay, and that's the rest of your results there for the last race of the season. Once again, a big shout out there to Jameson Miller. Oh, Jared, how's it going?
Here I am.
Hey, there you are, Jared. What's going on?
I have a button on my new headset where I can click on mute myself like last time. But hopefully I sound a lot better.
Yeah, you sound a little bit better. I think we're gonna need to go in and tune up your mic though. There's some settings I can show you, maybe, you know, get you a little some of that bassy, nice tone we're trying to look for.
Alrighty, man. I will trust you.
No, you sound good, man. It sounds good. Well, Jared, since you're in here, man, how'd your race go tonight? I saw you battling out there with Anthony Moss Jr. and a lot of drivers, man. You're really holding on to your position there. So, I mean, it was good to see.
Yeah, I just trying to keep my position where I was at, have a good run. Just finishing top 5 just to keep that consistency going for the playoffs. Got a good shot here to make it to Talladega, and we're gonna try our best to get there.
Right on, Jared. So that is your next race, though, is Talladega. Is that's going to be the first round of the playoffs here for the big trucking series?
No. That's just for the championship.
Oh, that championship. That's right. Okay.
I don't even know where we're at next week.
Well, Jared,
I'm kind of a play by. Oh, we're at North Wilkes-Barre next week, so that will be fun.
That will be fun, man. I'm looking forward to that. That race is going to be great, even in real life too, with all the Cup Series drivers and the. I know they're what's American Car Tour. Something's there tonight. I know the Cars Tour is there tomorrow, so they already got racing action happening there at North Wilkes-Barre. So, yeah, that will be exciting to see. Well, Jared, yeah, I know this is kind of like an impromptu stream for everyone, but I was just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of bored. Wanted to throw it on there. I was able to make it home in time and put it together somehow. Yeah. It's kind of.
We were glad to see it. We were all a little confused when we saw the notifications pop up. But I figured since you texted me earlier today, this is why you texted me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try. Hey, I'm gonna try and pull in David Brenner and see if I can get some information from him. I don't know if I have the power. Let's see. I have the power. Hey, David Brenner.
Who's that?
This is Kevin Kyle up in the booth for the broadcast here for CAVOK. Do you know the results of who made it in those last 3 spots for the playoffs?
I'm working on it right now.
Okay. Well, I didn't mean to bother you. Yeah, I just wanted to see if you knew, but yeah, we can get that information later. But David, I'll let you go back to your group there. Didn't mean to pull you from there.
I think I might have it figured out.
No, I'm still live. We're still live trying to find out who the last 3 spots are going to get filled by for the big trucking Tuesday here at the Bonfire Racing League before we sign off.
Well, I think it's everyone minus Ryan Small and Graham Givren getting into that spot. Ryan Small, I don't think, made the 10 race requirement. to get in. So I'm going to say everybody in the top 12 minus Ryan Small and put in Graham McGivern is all locked into the playoffs.
Okay. Okay. Well, hey, well, Joseph, since I got you in here, Joseph, any shout outs or anything you want to say for your race here before we sign off?
I just wanted to say, well, I'm glad to see it broadcast in here. This was a pleasant surprise here tonight that you did the broadcast. So I'm glad to see you do the truck series over here in BRL, and just a shout out to you and CAVOK for putting on another great broadcast.
Well, Joseph, what I gotta say to you is don't get used to it. This is just like a one-off, special one-off. I got bored. I'm just kidding. We'll see what happens. I just wanted. I knew it was like your guys' last race of the season, so just wanted to get on and do something nice for you guys. But yeah, great race tonight. You guys only had one caution. I saw you back there further in the pack, man, and then at the end of the race, you're up there in the top. Would you get a top 10?
Yeah, I made a massive mistake on my first pit stop. I was too far to the left, and I had to back up and go back forward, and I lost a heap of time. And I was just clinging on to the lead lap there for the second run, and then that caution couldn't have come at a better time because I was going to pit within a few laps of that, and it just worked out perfectly tonight for me to get a good salvage run out of it.
Right on, Joseph. Well, it was good to see you out there, man, and great finish there after the mistake. And then speaking of that caution, Jared, did you see what happened?
No, I did not. I was racing.
Oh my, you guys are gonna have fun with that one. I think a car stopped on the track and towed. So.
Oh, really?
I think.
I thought that's what I thought. Somebody just wrecked.
No.
Talent.
No. Okay, who else we got in here? Our winner, Jamison Miller. Hey, Jamison, great race tonight. Congratulations on the win. How'd your race go tonight? And I saw you battle it out there with AJ most of the race. It was unbelievable, the back and forth between you two. So how'd it go?
That was really fun all race. Good, clean racing, hard racing. It was really tough too. I mean, JJ was making me work for it. I didn't want that caution to come out at the end because I felt like I could have ran him down. But I was able to get around him. Had a good restart at the end, and fun stuff. I finally got a win at Chicago.
Right on, Jamison. Well, congratulations, man, and we look forward to watching you guys in the playoffs. Who else we got in here? Speak to Joseph Jamison. Oh, David, how'd your race go there, man? I saw you. You always come in hot at the end there. Good finish, and how'd your race go?
Oh man, it was a fun race. Messed up in qualifying, so I had to start further back in the back, but come back with the top 4. So I was happy with that. So being able to clinch it into the playoffs, we got our whole team. We got our entire team minus Kyle Not runs part-time with us, but other than that, we got our entire team in the playoffs. So I'm happy with that, and hopefully this will go our way and make it, majority of us make it to that final 4. And just happy to be able to race with these guys week in and week out. Thank you for you coming in and broadcast this, and I think I can brag to say back-to-back regular season champ here.
Nice. Hey, congratulations on David. And David, by the way, after your regular season win last season, is that when you took the headshot photo for your driver information? Like, was that professionally done? Was that someone you paid, or was that on it? Like, how'd you get that beautiful shot?
That was one of those glamour shots that randomly taken.
Okay. Nicely done, David.
By somebody I know.
All right, David. Hey, congratulations on the regular season champion there, and good luck into the playoffs. David, where's your next? We said Wilkes-Barre, right? That's where the next race is going to be at.
Yes, I do believe so.
That's going to be exciting.
Wilkes-Barre. That
is going to be super exciting to watch. So, for sure. And then let's see. And then AJ, you battled it out all. Man, you were dominant. I think you had a 4-second lead, 8-second lead at one time during the race. Unfortunate yellow. I know it'll probably be discussed once you guys see what happened. But other than that, great job holding on to P2 there. I saw you hit the wall, lose some of your momentum, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, the caution is just iRacing being too sensitive on pit road. It's not the first time it's happened, so that happens. Yeah, unlike Jameson, I think with the 4-second lead, I felt pretty good that I was safe, so I didn't want to see it. But then I just had a bad turn 1 and 2 on the restart, and Jameson got me, and basically just said, it's the last race, my points don't matter, so I'm just gonna stay in the throttle, and if I hit the wall, I hit the wall, and I hit the wall. So be it. I found out what Jameson was probably complaining about the whole race. I was sitting 2 tenths back and realized that the dirty air you can't get to their bumper and get loud unless they make a mistake, and he didn't make a mistake. So
Yeah, that's what I've noticed with you guys that are pretty dialed in. Really minimal mistakes, and it's very hard. Like you said, when you have two drivers of your guys' pedigree up there racing, you can really see how that dirty air affects the truck. So, but man, great clinic you guys put on here again at Chicagoland. Looking forward to watching your guys' races in North Wolfsboro. But yeah, guys, I think that's it. I'm gonna be getting out of here. So yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Maybe I'll do it. It's North Wolfsboro. I kind of want to see that track, so maybe we'll broadcast that one. But I'll let you guys know if we do. And yeah, till next time, you guys all have a good night. God bless, and we'll catch you guys on for the next one.